Hello there everyone. I have got a package in the mail. So let's open it up and see what new toys Santa has brought me. Don't need it. Don't need it. Don't need it. It is, voila, the Electro-Harmonix Battalion, a bass, DI, preamp, distortion box, all in one. Direct from Sweetwater. So let's plug it in and see what it sounds like, shall we? Let's go. Actually, before we get to playing and seeing what this sounds like, I realized I should probably talk about what exactly is this box. The Battalion is a bass guitar, preamp, and DI. What is that? All right, so I'll mansplain it in baby terms. You take your bass guitar and you plug it in, and then the box acts almost like an amplifier. There is a circuit that your signal will pass through. You can adjust EQ up here, so low frequency, mid frequency, high frequencies. There's actually 4 bands of frequencies that you can adjust EQ wise. And it also has a distortion circuit, part of the circuit, where you can distort your signal so you get it all nice and fuzzy and crunchy, right? So once it goes through that circuit, it comes out either here, and it goes to your amplifier, a bass amplifier. So it acts as preamp, comes before your amplifier. Pretty simple. And or you have the option to come out XLR. You come out and you can go direct, DI, direct into, say, a soundboard. If you're playing live, you can use this to go directly to the soundboard for your bass tone. Or in my case, how I am going to use it is we're going to go direct into a recording interface and use this to record. Okay, make sense? That's the basics of a preamp and DI. So again, now let's get some tones. Let's see what it sounds like, or hear what it sounds like. And I will be using just one channel, again, one output, the DI directly into my interface for this demo. Real world applications, I would probably do both. I would go from the XLR DI to the interface and also run an output parallel into an Ampeg amp that I have to get 2 tracks at once. But again, for this demo, just directly into the audio interface. All right, now let's hear how it sounds. All right, so we have this set up, again, going directly into my audio interface. As you can see, the pedal is not engaged at the moment. So here is my bass tone completely dry and unaffected. Okay, so I'm playing a 4-string bass. I'm tuned down a full step, if that makes any difference. But that's the dry tone. Let's engage the pedal. And you can see now that the EQ section is active. Okay, we're going to engage the compressor. I've been playing around with it a little bit. I'm not sure if I like the compressor all that much, to be honest. It seems to squash the signal a little too much, but here's what it sounds like with the compressor. Without. Okay, so let's mess with the EQ a little bit. Let's turn down the low end, turn up the higher frequencies. Turn up the lower frequencies and turn down the higher frequencies. Yeah. Maybe something like that. About like that. So there you go, that's the EQ section. Now the real fun begins. Let's engage the distortion channel. So now we've got our EQ section and we have these controls for distortion. Here's what it sounds like. We'll put everything at 12 o'clock here. Like so. Okay. Yeah, cool, huh? Let's give it a little bit more drive so we're actually getting crunchier. We're going to turn up the tone on the distortion so it's a little more harsh, a little more edgy. And then the blend knob here is how much of the distorted signal do you want with the clean, dry signal. So we'll give it a pretty good amount. I want to hear a lot of that distorted signal. Cool. I don't know if I want to turn up the level too much. Yeah, it's starting to clip out there, but that's okay. And then we have 3 different settings for the distortion. Pre-EQ, post-EQ, dry EQ. So I'm currently in the pre-EQ mode, which means it gets distorted first and then it runs through our EQ section. It sounds like this. Then we can go to post EQ, which is the other way around. It runs through the EQ section first and then the distorted. Back to pre. Post. And then dry EQ is the 2 channels are kind of separate, parallel, not in series. So they run separately. So let's run through all 3 again. Pre-EQ. Post-EQ. Dry EQ. Cool. Let's get a little bit crazy with it. Let's try to really turn this up and see what sort of fuzzy sound we can get. Maybe something like that. Well, why not have a little bit more of the bass in there? Okay, here we go. Let's actually go into pre-EQ mode. Yeah, pretty gnarly stuff. So I haven't messed around too much with the gate, to be honest, and then again, I haven't really messed around too much with the compressor. What I did find with the compressor was that it was actually too powerful and it started squashing my tone too much, or actually squashing the entire signal, and it just kind of came out spitty as if it was broken. I don't think it's broken, but I just need to have a little bit more experience with it. So there you go, the Electro-Harmonix Battalion. Well, that's it, everybody. Just want to say again, thanks everyone for watching. Today's video was brought to you by the letter M. This hat is one of the first in my collection for the Memphis Redbirds. If you like the letter M, you should like and subscribe to this channel. Thanks. Bye.